Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James and welcome to Terraria Adventure Day 15, which now means that you can get the Christmas items in Terraria across all platforms. That means PC, mobile, console, it's available on all of them. We're starting today's episode off pretty quick. It's going to be a pretty quick episode, guys, because we have some bosses to beat. So we're going to begin with boss numero uno, which is going to be Skelly Tom Prime. So, guys, the Christmas event is out, and I had a question or a request for you guys, because I'm actually quite interested. Let me know, what do you get in your first Terraria present? So, you can get presents in Terraria, starting today, and when you unlock one, let me know what you get. Is it some blocks? Is it something rare, like the dog whistle? Let me know. I want to know statistically what is the most common one without having to look at the Wikipedia page. Help me out with that. Right, so we got some funny stuff to talk about today. Well, actually, you know what? We don't actually have anything funny to talk about today. Because I am absolutely rambling because I'm concentrating. Can you guys tell? What I wanted to mention actually instead is Eminem's new album. So I'm a huge Eminem fan, and he released a new album today, and that's kind of where my day's gone, listening to this new album. But I actually have a kind of distinctive way of listening to music, which not a lot of people do. But essentially, I will only listen to, an album by my favorite artist if, when the album comes out, I can listen to it non-stop all the way through. So I like to treat albums as like a piece of art or like a movie or a TV show, because you won't realize until you do it, but most albums kind of tell a story, and the set list or the songs have been put in place for a very particular reason. So that's something I always like to do. So I had a lot of fun listening to the new Eminem album today, but I didn't enjoy all of it, I won't lie. I didn't enjoy like 70% of it. I actually went through and made a playlist of all the songs on the album that I actually really liked, and out of 19 songs, I liked 7. So it's quite a bad amount in it. But anyway, what else do we have to talk about today? I did want to talk about the Terraria 1.3 launch on PlayStation 4, because we touched upon it yesterday. I kind of went over the fact I was a little bit disappointed with the launch because they didn't have a big reveal to it. But it seems like the launch has not been very steady at all. The amount of people messaging me today with issues and bugs and stuff they wish I could fix and stuff like that, but it's been pretty crazy. I honestly didn't expect it to be that rocky from Pipeworks, and I know it will get better. That's the funny thing, and it was a bit of a legacy thing with Engine Software. Engine Software were notorious for releasing updates that were just trash, like absolute trash. Like, people would get them, it would break their worlds, they wouldn't be able to play or they wouldn't load, and there'd be such a backlash every single time they updated. I didn't expect that kind of stuff, coming into this update. But my god, it is absolutely, it's buggy. It's really buggy. Like, so I finished recording yesterday. I didn't bring this up yesterday because I want to see how universal it was. But I finished recording yesterday my video, and I hopped into a stream of another Terraria YouTuber called Luke Games. I'm sure you're all aware of him if you play console, or you're a fan of his beard. But he had the worst bug I'd seen in ages. Basically, half his world was invisible. It was like a Minecraft bug from 2010. It was insane. So I really hope they get it fixed fast, because I know a lot of people have waited for it, and I saw so many people just very upset that they changed like the crafting stuff, and it's slower, and they can't play split screen because it just lags too much, or their bigger world won't work, or their character turns to stone. It's pretty mad. It's been pretty crazy. I had something else to talk about which I thought might amuse you guys. It might not, so hopefully it doesn't rub people the wrong way, this one. But you know what? Everyone's really lovely about this, in yesterday's comment section. So in yesterday's video, I said my partner, which is something that I've said for a very long time. If you've watched any of my videos in the past, I always refer to my partner is my partner. Now, we got some absolutely lovely comments about this, and this is why I'll bring it up, because I just want to say, you know what, we have a really nice community, a very progressive community, but I got so many comments that were like, you don't have to say my partner, it's okay to be gay. And it really cracks me up because I'm like, no, that's kind of not how it goes. So I have a girlfriend, her name is Courtney. But if you want to know why I say it, it's actually because I always thought partner just sounded a little bit better than girlfriend. I don't know why. It just sounds a little bit more serious, you know. A lot of people say, oh, my fiance or my wife, which is very, very serious. And I wanted something mixed between, you know, fiance and girlfriend. So I always stuck with the word partner, but, you know, people for a long time, and it's not the first people to comment this, but people think it's like a cover-up for being gay. It's kind of mad. It's kind of mad, but everyone was so lovely about it yesterday. But yeah, I thought I'd address it in case you're a little bit confused. If you do want to get a little bit more insight into my life, though, you know, the real life side of things, you know, I try and make these episodes as personal as possible by talking about things I'm doing in my life, or like the ups and downs and stuff like that. You know, it's mainly the ups, though, let's be honest. But I do actually have like a Twitter account and Instagram where you can see like personal things like my house, my girlfriend, you know, me chatting to my friends, or just things that I'm doing in the real world. So if you do want that insight, it's a very useful tool, because I don't always talk about my real life on YouTube because it's situational, you know, everything changes, and I like an episode to be kind of, you know, I like it to be decent if you watch it today or in 6 months, so I don't really talk about things that are like happening right now with my life. But yeah, and like I say, the only reason I brought that up is because people were so lovely about it. They were like, you know, it's okay to be gay, and I'm like, yeah, it is, hell yeah. But yeah, so sorry to disappoint. But no, everyone was nice. There we go. Right. Well, that's a weird tangent, but well. I thought it was worth bringing up. Skeletron Prime is defeated. Hell yeah. Open that up. We got mechanical battery piece. We got Solve the Fright. Potions, which I'm going to use for the next fight. And that's going to do it for that one. So, I actually am going to do another fight, but I don't know if I'm going to beat this one. So I've got a mechanical worm that I can do. But if I'm honest with you guys, I don't think I'll beat it. So you know what, actually? If I make some potions, and I don't know how many I'm going to be able to make, I might actually go ahead and do the twins. If I can actually make the recipe for it, I might do the twins. Yeah, I can. Okay. So let's see here. Let's take a look at some potions. I've got Iron Skin. I've got double regen. I want double swiftness. I've got 1 archery, and I'll take 1 archery. I've got 1 endurance. I'll take that. And I've got 2 wrath. And I'll take that. I'll take Night Owl. I'll take Thorns. And that's leaving us pretty bare, to be honest. I won't lie. So yeah. We're going to have to sort that soon. We're definitely going to have to make some more potions. So let's... Why did they... Oh, okay. Right. I got really confused. I was like, why did my potions disappear? They didn't. If I had some lenses, I'd be able to make archery potions, right? If I got up here, yeah, I could make another archery. So that's actually looking good. And then if I get that armored cavefish back and open this up, I could make another endurance, right? Or no? Okay, that's a no, and I'm guessing that's because I've run out of other materials. Right, okay. I'm going to see you guys in a few minutes when it's daytime, which is like 14 minutes. Oh, I actually have a quick story about the Amarok, and I'll tell you that when we get to the boss fight. Hey guys, look at this. I actually have another frozen key. Pretty cool, right? I got one from my my little lava farm. Right, so next story is about the Amarok. So, as you guys remember, yesterday I actually spent a hell of a lot of time farming, and unfortunately the episode ended up being like 15 minutes long. Not even that, maybe it was something like 12. But the funny thing is, I actually recorded for 2 hours to get that footage because I was doing the Frost Legion so many times that it really just ate away at the real world time. And it was kind of crazy just how long that process took. It was kind of bizarre, actually. So yeah, so I spent all that time farming for the Amarok, and I didn't get it, as you guys know. But here's the strangest thing, right? So I come onto the world today, and I was thinking, you know what? Everyone was so nice about the farming that I'm going to do more off camera. I'm going to make sure that I get it for today. And as I came onto the world, I was like, all right, James, remember, you need to click record so that you can see, you can show it when you find it. So the first thing I do is I click record, and you'll never believe this, right? 2 enemies into recording, I got it. Like, that was it. I got it. And I was like, oh my god. I genuinely cannot believe this. Like, the look on that is actually insane. But then I also used a bit of my free time to get a titanium set, a titanium ranger set, so that when we recorded today's episode, I could have a little bit of a better setup than I did yesterday for this fight. Because if you guys remember, we actually did really, really well yesterday, but I was actually using a melee setup. I didn't actually have the ranger emblem. I didn't have any potions to use or anything like that. So, yeah, it was a little bit ghetto, but we did it. So I want to make sure I actually split these up properly, because yesterday I ran into the problem of activating both of them at the same time. And I also made a little bit of a platform in my world so that we don't run into the same issue as yesterday, and that is falling down chasms, because that usually gets you killed during this fight because it throws off the whole balance. You know what? I'm absolutely killing right now. My hand is so sore. So I'm very excited because tomorrow I begin the pre-recording for While I'm Away at the Yogscast, right? And that's going to be really hard. I actually genuinely hate pre-recording episodes because I like to use comment interaction as part of my my commentary. So, you know, I like to talk to you guys. That's what I feel like makes the best episodes. But I'm not actually going to be able to do that until Tuesday's episode, because I've got to record tomorrow's episode, so Saturday. I've got to record an episode for Sunday, because I actually travel Sunday early, because I'm taking an early trip to the city, so I can actually explore a little bit and get all settled up and not have to spend 5 hours on a train the day, on the day. So I'm doing that. So I've got to record one for then, and then I've got to record one for Monday. I've also got to record a promotional video for it for Monday, and yeah, and then I'll be back on Tuesday around 5 PM because I'm leaving it. Actually, it was 6. I'm leaving at 1, and it's a 5-hour train ride. But the good thing is I spend the first night there alone, essentially, because I'm traveling alone, and yeah. And then the second day, I actually get to hang out with Python and Pedguin in real life. And then afterwards, I feel like we're all going to go for a meal. It's going to be good. And then in the morning, I'm probably going to get breakfast with Python. It's going to be good. Or I guess Pedguin as well, actually. It's weird to say because obviously, as you guys know, I have a history of hanging out with Python. Me and Python hang out. But I've never met Pedguin in real life. So, you know, it's kind of weird because I don't know. It'll be something new, at least. I'm excited for that. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to meeting Pedguin in real life because, yeah, I was actually somebody who used to watch Pedguin back in 2011 to 2012. I actually watched pretty much all my Terraria news from Ped, even though he didn't do it very often. And then I used to watch his texture pack videos. So it'll be pretty weird meeting him in real life, but I'm quite excited. I'm more excited for the Yogscast though, I won't lie, because I've been big fans of them for a very long time. This fight is going good. The only thing that worries me is, oh, there you go. It's changed now. I was going to say, the only thing that worries me is this doesn't change fast. I'm going to run out of time, I think. But, you know what? I might actually be lucky here. Yeah, I'm redeeming myself now. A lot of people gave me flack for my expert Skeletron. Here I am doing the expert Skeletron Prime and the twins just fine. Hopefully, because I'm taking a lot of damage and I need to start double-clicking more. God, this is hard. And I feel like it's kind of part of the minion package as well, because my summons are doing most of the damage. And I'm only getting 1 tick of damage in. Don't die. Absolutely don't die here. I don't think I can handle a death right now. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, that was cutting it close, guys. I feel like if I'd have just messed up my rhythm a little bit then, that could have been a knockout of me. Right, heal up. Open it up. Whoa! Look at that! Do you know what? I was not expecting all those items to pop out. Oh, are they wings? No way. How good are the wings? I don't actually have a clue how good the wings are. Sorry, I'll just show you how I look, guys. What do you think? What if I had this set up here? That look cool? I feel like it does, to be honest. Even though I spent all that money on the Santa suit, that looks kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. What else do you get? You get the luxury shampoo, which is a vanity item, right? Oh, yeah, but it doesn't matter anyway because I've got a hat on. Very cool indeed. So that's actually going to do it for today's episode, guys. Not a very long one because I had so much stuff to do. But you know what? I'm going to stand here, and say goodbye. Right, thank you all for watching. See you all later. Peace.